4 games, the only thing that's been decided is that these two teams are a fantastic matchup. You couldn't have scripted a better series. The Deseronto Bulldogs are now on the ropes going into this game, and many onlookers would have predicted they would have been a shoo-in to have written their ticket to the finals by now. But standing in their way is a highly talented and very smart defensive Smith Falls Rideaus. Their goaltending has been spectacular, and Deseronto has all the tools to become a championship team. So do the Rideaus. The question remains, which one of these deserving franchises will be playing for the championship? 2 games remain, but will we need them both? Rideaus Bulldogs, live next on EOSHL TV.
Very sensitive.
Well, folks, as we settle into this intense elimination game with the Bulldogs on the brink of elimination, we're reminded of what an amazing season they've had and the adversity they've been dealing with. The hockey gods have dealt them with many hurdles leading up to the playoffs, losing top goal scorers to injuries and more. Guys like Taylor Best, Zach Masterson, Mitch Gustafson, and now star goalie Bailey Miracle. It's something every hockey team goes through and has to adapt on the fly to ensure their team is still capable of completing the ultimate goal. Smith Falls is firing on all cylinders right now. They have a full lineup and are playing the game they need to play to shut down the high-powered Bulldogs. Countering their offense with elite goaltending and spectacular defense, couple that with an offense that's compact and very hard to break, slip passing and great shot selection, this has been quite a series. It's proved that both sides deserve a shot in the finals, but who will it be? The hockey gods will give us our answer in 60 to 120 minutes. Justin, what do you think we got in store for us today, my man?
We're going to have the Bulldogs here. I think they're going to have to play a very open game. They're going to have to trust their goaltender today. You know, they're going to have to really fire that puck on all cylinders. You know, Smith Falls here, you know, they have a little bit of pressure to move on, you know, but they have full trust in their goaltender in Dallas Slack. They, you know, he played phenomenal last night, and I don't think anything is going to change there. They're going to play very well defensively and rely on turnovers to get their offense going.
The news on Bailey Miracle is he's out indefinitely. What do you see on Deseronto's side goaltending with Corey Kuipers between the pipes?
Corey Kuipers, he's a very mobile goaltender. He played great in relief last night when Miracle went out. He has a very well-balanced stance in the net. He has his glove up high all the time. You know, they're going to have to trust him in that net to make the big saves. And, you know, they've done it before and they're going to do it again. So, you know, goaltending depth in this league is very important. So, you know, it's going to be great.
Well, we'll send it down to ringside for O Canada. Get set for this legendary matchup.
Of this second round playoff series.
Thanks for tuning in, folks.
Last night, the Rideaus hope to close this series at home here tonight and move on to the Western Championship Series against the Gananoque Islanders. Now, if able, please stand and move your eyes for the playing of our national anthem.
Travis Smith would be proud to have his name attached to this Smith Falls Rideaus team. Are you picking on which side, Justin? Who's your snipers?
Know what Brent is due to have a big breakout game. Also on the back end, you got to watch out for Johnny Hill, the Thrill. You got to never leave him alone. And again, I'm going to pick on my Smith Falls sides. I'm going to go with Andrew McKenney and Eric Witzel. Witzel's due for a big game tonight. He's been money for this team for a couple of years now, and of course, Brett Costello on the back end. You can never go wrong with the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, with a captain like that, you can see why Smith Falls has a stranglehold on the series right now, leading 2-1. Sprague will start it at the draw with Dowdall to his right. Costello on lefty. Got Beasley as well on right D, and the first puck drop. This game is underway. Deseronto will control in their own zone. Flipped up by Johnny Hill. Creates some work inside the zone. Smith Falls takes care of that right away. Sprague. Dowdall shoots, and it's blocked. Deseronto's really got to get their defense in this game. Make sure it's on tap for 60 full minutes. A chip through center, and it's Mitchell Mary. Had a goal in the game last night to tie it at 4. Dumps it in around the boards. Going in after it. Shot towards the net. Lammers. And it won't go. Smith Falls back the other way with good speed, gaining the zone. Tries to go around him, and Johnny Hill will have none of that. Off the glass and into center ice, and Lammers again. He had 2 last night, back to back. Looking cross ice, and Eastman was thinking differently. Beasley turns it over, and the ever-dangerous Austin Eastman in. Waits, pulls slack out of the net, tries to throw it out in front. He can't do it. Behind the net, Sprague, giving him everything he can handle. Beasley, and it's back the other way to Cobalt. Thrown through center ice. Dowdall, they're looking for a line change. Cobalt, good guy to have the puck shot. It's stopped by Kuipers, and good for him to field the puck early.
Yeah, very good. Get that field that puck, as you said. He came to that game cold last night and did a great job stopping 26 of 27 shots in the overtime defeat. So no fault of him. He was beaten on a screen shot from the point, beat him 5-hole. But I expect him to have a big game today to give his team an answer to force the game back to Deseronto.
Witzel into the corner, turning it over, and Deseronto. Cohen's trying to move it out. Pinned against the boards by the physicality of Witzel. As always, behind the net, tries to wrap. Goes back to the point. A shot through, deflected. And Rogalski, the other captain on the other side. Another great leader. Deseronto chips it out to center. A smart play, and it's right on the tape. Shot! And Dallas Slack got a piece of that. He's up over the net and back to the center ice. Cobalt dumps it in deep. And after that is Ironberg. Had himself a great game last night, as always. Strong on the D and did this a lot. Carry it in for his club. Gets set up inside the zone. A shot through deflected right in front of the net on purpose. Miracle sends it behind the net and back to the point. Cannons throws it down low again. They're trying to work him into the corners. Tremblay throws it up into the boards to Calvin. It's back to Tremblay into the corner. Miracle behind the net. Walks out. Center slot. And can't get past it. Connect onto the stick of Cannons. Tremblay to Calvin, trips up on that blue line. They must have just repainted it and into the corner. Kuipers throws it around the net. Walk throws it out in front of that net blindly. Kuipers hold on to the whistle.
Couple nervous plays in front of Deseronto's net with a couple of loose pucks getting tipped in front.
Like to get a couple straight shots early on in the game. Just some easy ones get you into the game. But Slacks had one go whiz by his head. Nothing frustrating.
You can hear those shots sometimes too.
Whistle right by him. That one there deflects wide of the net. Harrison along the boards, he'll throw it out and around the net. Back in again with vigor. Costello, he's got Beasley on the right. Shot towards the net, gets deflected into the corner. Costello along the wall. Beasley, let's shoot it to a crowd. Deflected, he goes to the right corner. Walking out. Pass there, gets knocked down. Neutral zone play, ripped around the boards. They'll make a wholesale change from the Rideaus.
giving him all the business he can handle is Salsa. But they're out through center. Harrison is hoping for an intended receiver, but they're making a change. Back into the zone. Chip back. Sprague shoots. And Pipers makes the save on that one. Well, I got my wish. Sprague firing that puck. Back to the point for McKinney. To the other side. Back over. McKinney shoots. It's stopped by Kuipers, and nobody knows where it is. The ref will hold for a second and blow it dead. 16-15, still to play in the first. Looking for our first goal. And you can't guess what any of these games are going to be like. 8 in the first in game 1, 5 for missed balls in game 2. Last night was quite the battle.
That was a barn burner.
Deseronto, Mitchell Mary at the draw. Will win that back. Powell. Collins into the corner, throws it up in the half, and they'll keep it in. Sprague, slot, thwarted there, and they'll skate out. Lammers, smart dump, plays the boards properly, holds it in the corner, goes back to the point, no, Smith calls, he's going to bring it in. Battle, hits his foot, no ice, off the glass, smart play. As you notice early, Deseronto using the glass here, and Smith falls very well, just off the glass, up into the mid-ice area. It's hard for Smith Falls to turn that back quickly. McKenna goes into the slot. It's got wide out, all drop pass to McKinney. That puck movement is slick as anything. Sprague shoots and it hits a stick. Goes back to the point. DDD pass. Northgrave shot through, kick save, and Sprague was there on the doorstep. Back behind the net, McDowd, all Collins boards him. Into the corner, throws it out in front, and Kuipers will knife that away. Goes down the ice and out, and they'll go for a line change, but Smith Falls will turn it quickly, and it's Witzel. The ever dangerous 48 gets himself into the corner, waiting for his mates to enter the zone, and he waited long enough. Beasley will grab that onto the half court and throw it down low. Working it very well here. Smith Falls back to the point. The Cobalt, he's covering. Goes D to D. Costello a shot. Kuipers is there to make the save like a strike and a catch.
Kuipers looks comfortable so far in the early stages, making a couple traps at the glove. He's a very mobile, agile goaltender, and he looks very comfortable in that net.
He really looks like Slack did all game long last night. Very confident with every save he's making. And deliberate saves. That's through the mid-ice area and turned over back the other way. Comes Cobalt. Nice move around the man. Shot towards the net, deflected away. Back into the corner. Cobalt will pick it up towards the net line lane. Deseronto covering that very well, and Eastman with good speed and great stick handling ability. They got to respect it. They back up. He shoots it, deflected. Stays into the corner. Back up and Cobalt again. He's had a lot of puck time early. Whatever that means. Oh, what a hit. That was a big hit by Eastman. I think we would call him for interference. Did he touch the puck?
I didn't see myself, but we know that Smith Falls here has a very dangerous power play. They utilize the points. They cycle through the zone very well. You got the Bay Street line out there with Beasley, Costello, and Witzel. So these guys have great chemistry out there.
Cobalt, the throw back to Costello, the captain, piggy Witzel. Cobalt calls for it, gets it. Beasley throws it behind the net and around and get Witzel's tape. Holds on to it, throws it low. They set up well. Deseronto and a good square defense here. Pass across Costello, top of the circle, down low. Witzel throws it out and back to the point it comes again. Costello, they didn't like the look of that one. Shot through and a big save. The rebounds right there for Hello again. Back behind the net it comes. They're trying to walk it out and they can't, and it's sent down the ice. And they'll have to regroup with 1:10 remaining in this power play.
I just want to say hello to Rooster on our broadcast. He is tuned in.
Rooster's here. Now it's a party.
He's a Tweed legend.
Sprague through center, James the blue line, steps up again. Point, DDD pass, walking in, turn, shot by McKinney, and it's stopped by Kuipers. Noah Brandt pinned against the wall by Count. They walked out of the corner with it, not many do. Oh, that was Arnberg, I'm sorry. Back to the point. And a shot by McKinney. And
Kuipers at the top of his crease makes another nice save and no rebound.
Kuipers that glove looks great. He looks really dialed in, and that if I'm Deseronto, this is great news.
Well, the nerves have to be there for any team, and they lose their number one. But Kuipers an incredibly capable backup goalie here in Deseronto. To the point he lost it, and that's out across the blue line. Every eye from Deseronto called that one.
You know, I gotta say, this is probably the biggest crowd I think we've seen in Smith Falls.
It's a beautiful arena. It's
Mind
nice
you,
to see a lot of people.
It's this arena is it holds such a big capacity. It doesn't look as full as it actually is.
100%.
I mean, when you look at arena like Tweed or you know, I mean, Barry's Bay is something else. But like when you look at some arenas where it doesn't look nearly as full, this place is actually it's there's a lot.
There's a lot of people here, and it is loud as it's ever been. It makes it easy to play by play in here, I'll tell you.
This is definitely one of my favorite buildings to come in to do a game because it's just so open and the view is great and it's warm.
And it's Sprague walking on goal, shoots, and he just missed the far corner. Brings back to the point, the shot through is deflected by Sprague. On the Dowdall, stick in the slot, it's chipped, it turns right behind him. Deseronto just played off the glass into the neutral zone. Dowdall, as the penalty expires, will collect the puck. Fired up to the neutral zone. Gary's shot.
Kuipers, that's 4 with the glove. It seems to be working.
Just like a first baseman. Speaking of baseball, we talked about this yesterday. I learned today our goalie right up the other end over here, Dallas Black, is a shortstop.
Makes sense.
You got his family to our right here, and they gave me the story.
All-star?
I think so. This guy thrives in everything.
Scrum draw, one back to Ironberg. Throw it up, a 1-on-4 chance. That's it. They got to slow it down. Thrown to the middle. Mitchell Mary had his head up. Got to watch the body contact from Smith Falls in their own zone. It's dumped in the corner. Tremblay beat that one and throw it behind the net. And it's back to him. Trying to make a play up. A lot of blue sweaters covering everybody, and that'll result in this. Lammers. Backhand pass to Johnny Hill. Be ever dangerous. Even in his own zone, he can be dangerous. Ironberg in the half boards. That's Lammers knocked down. Forecheck here from Smith Falls is no joke. As you see Deseronto playing it off the boards of the glass, as I said earlier, it's just showing. I mean, what a great move. Still a shot. It's deflected up over the net. Trying to dig it out, and they will.
Deseronto right now, they look like they're playing a little bit more on their heels, where Smith Falls is just playing their game right now.
Drilled in behind the net. Ball walk ahead of it. He goes back to the point. Opportunity for his voice player. He's got another chance. Through the slot. Shoots! No! It's not in! And they score!
Falls completes the play, and Deseronto, I think, thought it was in. It's a 1-0 game early, and Smith Falls goes crazy.
That looked like a power play when it was 5-on-5. As I mentioned, Smith Falls looks very comfortable on their home ice right now.
Toronto does not look like the team we saw in the regular season. As I said in the opening, missing a lot of great players, but they still have great players to come in and play for them. So Smith Falls playing a textbook defensive game results in a 1-0 lead. Hit by D, struggle by just playing offense, and they've got both clicking right now. I didn't get to see who scored the goal, Justin. I missed it.
I'm not sure. I think it might have been Nathan Slack. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll find out when they do the goal announcement here.
100%.
Oh, never mind. I was way off.
And number 16,
McKinney fires one home. Time I've called his name in this series.
I just recognize the mustache, and I know Nathan Slack has a mustache. So.
Face off outside the Smith Falls zone. And it'll be won by Deseronto as they gain it quickly. Hines will lose that puck, and they're back the other way with great speed here.
Ball throws it in deep. goes after it and is the first one to the puck. Pinning him against the boards is Cohen. The D is open, but Brandt steals it before it can get there. Good speed, a big guy throws it in, and Hines tries to stay onside. Goes behind the net. Slack with a smart play there. Chipped on the boards and kept in by Deseronto. Costello with another smart play over the half boards. Off the pass. Neutral zone, and Deseronto will control. Drilled in around the net. Almost hits the referee. It's got to be quick. Get out of the way of that one. Back to the point. Collins will hold it. Shot through. Slack sees it. It's a wraparound. It's kept out in front of the net. And Slack with the paddle down. Holds on. Keeps the States up by one for that beauty. Mayer with cannons to his left. This looks like a great line out there for Deseronto. Smith Falls counters with one of their own. They walk out front of the net. McKenney will safely dump that down the ice. And it will go for icing. I thought back in the day it was you got to give it 100% effort. If you stop skating or slow up, it's not going to be called an icing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has a different definition of it, I guess. You know, but I guess they want to avoid having any kind of injuries or, you know.
That's the better way to do it. Even chance it. Into the corner for Harris. Lammers. Cross ice pass. D to D through the neutral zone. Smart passing and separating these Bulldogs. Tries to go to the net. Mayers off the boards, right up to Miracle. He's got a 2-on-1 over, and he beautiful play. The rebound opportunity on the pass. Now pick it back up again and towards the net. They're out through center. Dowdle throws it in on goal. Kuipers will hold on to that one. Throws it up, showing his goaltending, puck playing ability. A sift pass there by Cannons. That might get him going. His sauce pass is working very well. Nice work with the net. Smith Falls will pick it up. That's the second time Sprague's fallen in this game.
You know, notice when Smith Falls is on the in their own zone, they are just clogging up those shooting lanes and passing lanes and forcing Deseronto to basically give up the puck.
Drop pass, and they're going to regroup. Smith Falls is, I'll tell you, making it very difficult for this very offensive Deseronto team. What that's going to do is, as this series moves along, the frustration will set in, as it will with any team. They broke the blue line shot, deflected up into the glass. A big hit on the boards. Chip through. Lammers throws an indie. Mitchell Mary going in after it. Slack, the first man there. Marriott's in his feet, looking for someone in front of that net. And behind the net, Lammers being held on to. He is not happy with that one, let me tell you. Good body on the boards. He'll walk out with it, and he will. Gets a good shot, and Dallas Slack stands tall and makes that save. What a beauty. And we got a 2-minute penalty coming to Trombley as he knocks down. And I mean, Lammers, that's good. There was twice he wanted a penalty on that play. Not saying that there should have been a penalty, but he wanted one, and he gets rewarded by his effort. That's just...
Curious on that save. Slack barely moved on that one. He stayed tall right for the length of time.
That's what you got to do, and you did the right thing.
Did we see that highlight with Felix Potvin where he would just, you know, he went down way too early? That's turned on.
He didn't see the shot. Harry Neal called him out for a quick, which is really nice to see. Easy pass. Johnny Hill. Cross Harper ripped a shot from the top of the circle. Stopped by Slack. Eastman. Back to Brandt. No pass. And it's coming back the other way. On his horse. A good stick lift, and it's kicked inside the zone. Looking in front of the net. A great pass. A smart play by Kuipers. Into the corner. They'll try and get out of here without any damage being done on the power play. Let's play around him for Hines, who gains center ice, looking for a receiver. Cross to the dot. Around the net it comes, looking for the point. He's got no room. There it is. The one guy open. Johnny Hill chips it back in as he's being harassed at that blue line. Ripped around to the point and out. Minute 12 to go in the power play for Deseronto. 1-0. 6:40 to go. Knocked down by a Smith Falls player, but the high stick engages him getting that one back. Cobalt. Eastman smartly resets with a minute to go in the power play. Trying to get themselves a really good scoring opportunity here. No need to rush it. Eastman gains the line and rip shot top shelf and missed the cookie jar. Throws it back down low. Miracle throws it into the corner. And there to get at his cannons. He's walking out. He's got a shot. Shoots it right in the belly button and down the slack. Easily stop that one. And 39 to go in this power play. 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the period. We got to stop going live because the clock runs faster every time we go live.
It's true. It really does. We feel robbed of our time.
Big time. Point. D to D. Hill. Shot. It's blocked. Goes into the corner. Full ball. A race after it. That would be two. Nope. Must have just run into Johnny Hill there. You're going to turn it around with a quarter left in the power play. The neutral zone. Johnny. And that is going to be an offside.
That's one thing we didn't see last game was a whole lot of offsides. We saw a lot of icing calls, but not a whole lot of offsides.
Yeah, over and over. Long stretch passes from both sides, really. Then Smith Falls slowed that down. More close passes coming into their zone. Resulted in a nice win for them in overtime. You didn't catch it. It's coming to you soon. Here, look at this Mayer trying to get around him. He's knocked down, lost his foot. Thrown up through center ice. Beasley. Drop pass. Shot. What a great save by Kuipers. He was ahead of that puck.
Looking like Tuukka.
Do you like Tuukka Rask?
I did like Tuukka Rask. I liked his fiery, competitive nature. I just didn't like him when he played against the Habs.
That would make sense.
But respected the heck out of him.
I didn't like him because he was traded from the Leafs and beat him for like 10 straight years or something every time they played. But he was a phenomenal goal.
What about Andrew Raycroft?
I loved him when he wasn't in Toronto. Shot through wide of the net. They seemed to find a way to beat him, and then when he came to Toronto, he couldn't stop a puck.
Yeah, he did hold the record, in Toronto for most franchise wins in a season for a little stretch.
Yeah.
Up until got beat recently by Freddie Anderson.
And he played for the front net.
He did.
And he was phenomenal. I watched a lot of his games in season. Really good. I don't know what had happened to goals. From Mitchell Mary. Always good at the dot. He's beaten on that one, and it's chipped up and out. And that is going to be a penalty to the Smith Falls Rideaus. He dumps it in inside of his own zone. And no net over here really makes you feel like you're back in the day.
Mr. Rask, yeah.
He really should have been 100%. No, we wanted Pogge. We wanted Justin Pogge. He was the franchise changer for Toronto. Yeah, right.
Pogge.
Oh, my goodness.
No Carey Price.
No Carey Price. No Jean-Sebastian Aubin either. Another guy who was supposed to take over. Like another penalty to the Smith Falls, and this is not something that they can keep doing. Let me tell you that. Deseronto, as you said, that it's not Deseronto. The power play is amazing. On to Brandt. Back to the point. Over the hill. BDD pass. Ironberg finds Brandt. Shot to the ground. And they got Hines in front of the net. Kind of block, vision, slack, in the corner. Back to Hill again. Over to Arnberg, to Hill. They are nice on the point goals there, let me tell you. What a defensive play. Back to the point. Hill through Crown. And that hits Beasley's foot. Drill it off the glass and down the ice. Kuipers will have to play this one. Nice, smart play to Arnberg.
I love his confidence right now. The way he's playing the puck, the way he's tracking the puck with his glove, he's playing a great game for Kuipers.
Ironberg drops it to Brandt. They gain the zone with a minute 14 to go to the point. Hill finding, no, he's going to shoot it. Right through a crowd. What a stop by Slack. He had to fight for that one because it was through a screen and rolled to the blocker side.
Good old Alan Bester, Rister.
Oh, this was one of my favorite goals of all time. I wanted to be, when I saw that he was like, 4'3" or something, I wanted to be a goalie because I was that smart. If he can do it, maybe I can. Back to the point to Hill now, and they'll set this power play up with a minute to go. D-to-D pass, Ironberg out of his reach with good speed, throws it on net, deflected into the corner. Ironberg, nice pass to the dot, and he shoots and he scores! Deseronto answers back on the power play, and they make it 1-1. 4:09 to go. We're here in the first.
I like how animated the arena is.
Shows a lot of Deseronto faithful here, and it's hard not to holler when you're right out in the crowd. You don't want to be too loud, but that was a slick
shot and a great setup by Deseronto.
They never count Deseronto out. You know, when they're down, they're never out.
They both know either side has offense to rival any team in the EOSHL, and to give them a man down opportunity is not something you want to do many times.
You know, I was talking with Deseronto coach Steve Durant today, and he was saying, you know, it doesn't matter. You can look at the standings of this entire league, and anybody can beat anybody on any given night. So it just goes to show, like, this league is getting more and more competitive, and it's getting better and better.
We were saying back in the drive home last night, some teams just match up so well against others, and you wouldn't think they could beat another team, and they smoke the top teams in the league. Like Deseronto's second place overall, and Smith Falls
is right behind.
They really are. They're playing so well. Calvin bodies them into the corner, and they try to walk out with it, and they will. Good body on the boys player. Back to Northgrave. He'll take a shot through, and it's kicked out by Kuipers. Directs it into the corner. Conrad in behind the net. And they'll try and set up and move it out through. Holland holds on to it and throws it to Cannons. Cannons takes the hit and tried to make the play, but Northgrave stood up to that one. Good long three-line pass, and it's going to go for icing as it got into the skates of Hennigan. He couldn't make a play on it, and he gave that icing. 2 minutes, 54 seconds to go, and both teams have felt each other out for 3 games, but again, a different game we're seeing tonight. It's not fire wagon hockey, it's not just defense, it's everything in this one, with a little less body contact, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
To the point, and it's shot by Cones. Into the corner, Mayer throws it back and around. Mitchell Mayer throws it back low again. This time, Smith Falls will get into the puck, try and move it out. Down. Oh boy, Sprague is put in a difficult situation there, made the best of it. It's a pass to the point, and a shot, no, thwarted. Into the scrum, and Smith Falls will move it out through center now. Dowdall across the line, puts a shot on, and you're not beating Kuipers from there tonight, folks.
Heck, with all the glove saves tonight, that's almost equivalent to 27 outs in a baseball game, it feels like, you know?
Absolutely. 100%.
He's tracking that puck really well, and I gotta say, like, I'm really happy that I see Kuipers in net playing well.
One shot to a crowd, and Kuipers saw it the last second, reacted, made a beautiful save on that one. Into the slot, Rideaus knocked off the puck, but they're away. One man to beat, and he would have been on his way on that. Opportunity here for Smith or Deseronto. Shot into the zone, knocked down. The captain through the pass. Shot. Kuipers again. Another save by Kuipers as Smith Falls swarms the net, and he keeps it out with 1:51 to go. Oh my word, we got a goaltending battle again.
You just tell his confidence is sky high. And when you got a goalie whose confidence is sky high, he's going to make a lot of big saves.
He could win you the entire series.
Like I said yesterday, Cam Ward.
100% that hit glass. That's not going to be a penalty yet. Cam Ward. You look at a John Casey back in the day. Ken Dryden. Patrick Watt twice with Montreal. No offense to the Canadiens fans and my buddy Justin, but without him, you ain't happy.
No, that's why they call him St. Patrick.
Into the corner, and they'll try and walk out. Pass to the slot. Another walk to the slot. Nope, they got the points wide open. Costello to Beasley. Slot pass, trying to get a deflection to go on net. Eastman turns it over. Deseronto off the glass. Boards and out. Dallas Slack, A+ puck playing goalie. Corey Kuipers trying to show he's at that point as well. He's made a few great plays already. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Smith Falls will set up inside their own zone and move out with speed. Good move around, throws it in. Good slash there. No penalty towards the net. Looking for a redirect. Can't get it. Witzel back to Beasley to Witzel. And it's an offside. Just came out over the line.
Just came out. Great call by the linesman.
A lot of shots by Smith Falls early in this one. Corey Kuipers has turned away 16 of 17 shots, and we got 1:01 to go.
This goes to show you the confidence level of the Smith Falls Rideaus and their comfort in their game.
really are putting it on display in front of their hometown faithful. It's dumped in, no ice. Mayer will chase after it. Great play by Slack to let that go, and it's back down the other way. Clock dwindling down. Behind the net is Kuipers to make the play. Good sit past Ironberg. Dave's the forechecker there. Good play. Get around him. Mucking it up behind the net. Look at Buchanan with good speed, but he's got 4 to beat. Throws it on. Slack. A little bouncing puck. And goes on the whistle. That was planned. It's not just a shot. He wanted to...
You know, one thing I gotta say, Billy, here is last night we saw a lot of shots in the first period that were dumping. You don't really see that tonight.
Not at all. We see some really good shots. The shot totals got up to 120 in total for both sides. I don't think we're going to see that tonight.
No, definitely not. You know, with Slack last night had over 60 saves in that 5-4 victory, so he played great.
He really did. It's into the corner, and this clock's winding down. Deseronto looking for one opportunity here in the period. Now hops over Ironberg's stick. Around that bench, the ice gets rather chippy at the end of a period. Ironberg, maybe one rush, 6 seconds remaining. He'll turn back safely, run out the clock. And folks, stay tuned. We're going to end the stream. But we will be back early so that you can tune in. 12 minutes from now, we'll have the second period. 1-1 game, 2-1 series lead for the Rideaus here from Smith Falls. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back.
The jackpot promises to be a big one this evening.
Oh, that's okay, buddy. Billy, what's going on?